G. Cole. Talmigila says so. There is no love in the heart of the city. There is no love in these parts of town. There is no love in the heart of the city. Hear that? No love in the city.
This tune right here is called Heart of the City. It's on the brand new album Rise. Talmigila. Tune that's so relevant to the times right now, you know what I mean?
There is no love in the heart of the city.
I want y'all to pay attention to this one.
There is no love in these parts of town. There is no love in the heart of the city. There is no love in these parts of town. No one care, no one want to share. Everyone is playing the game on fear. No brotherly love, no sisterly love. Waiting on the blessings to come from above. What we need is wisdom and knowledge. What we need is more understanding. My people, there is no love in the heart of the city. There is no love in these parts of town.
From a tip, ladies and gentlemen, it's called Heart of the City. It's a big one, man.
Love in the city.
Anytime we get the good joints, we got to drop them for you.
Love in the town.
Big up everybody right now in Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Miami-Dade County.
My people,
Heart of the City, Talmigila.
there is no love in the heart of the city.
Everybody listening worldwide.
There is no love in these parts of town. There is no love in the heart of the city. There is no love in these parts of town. No one care, no one want to share. Everyone is playing the game on fear. No brotherly love, no sisterly love. Waiting on the blessings to come from above. What we need is wisdom and knowledge. What we need is more understanding.
Lodge up yourself in a hope.
There is no love
Blessings, Jarena.
in the heart.
Got to big up Matthew and Caden.
There is no love in these parts of town. There is no love in the heart of the city. There is no love.
So here's the deal, Massive and Crew. Anytime we get the good music, you know, we always try to bring you the best, man. We always try to bring you the best joints out there, and we're gonna continue to do that. And every time we do that, we try to bring you conversations with the people who curate these great music and bring it to the people out here, because you know what, we need that. It's all about equilibrium in the business. You know, people complain a lot about the content that comes out. You know, them said dance all this, dance all that. Them said the youth them this, the youth them that. Them said this on the radio. But you know what it is though? There's a time and place for everything. And it's balance, that's the issue. We ain't got no equilibrium. So a lot of time you're hearing one thing. If you were hearing the balance, the contrary, the counter, probably wouldn't feel that way. So that's why I'm appreciative of certain artists that drop certain joints. And of course, we're going to share the studio space right about now with the artists that drop this. We're talking about Heart of the City. The album is called I Rise, brand spanking new things. And you know what I mean? Let's get right into it. Talmigila, Wagwan, fam. Let me open the microphone because I know you got fans out there. Your fans want to hear you. You know what I mean? Wagwan, King.
G. Cole, greetings, brother. Yeah, man. And greetings to everyone listening in, you know.
Brother, pleasure. It's been a minute. Yeah. It's overdue. Long overdue.
Long time. Yeah.
I'm going to hit straight into it, man. Heart of the City, you know, so I might tune that. We got the album, and I might tune that. You know what I mean? Not just about what's going right now in the climate and so forth, but it fits so perfectly with right now. But that tune, they have a special connection with me.
From here, you play the tune. I said, G. Cole love a song, you know.
Cool. You can tell.
Man. But just hear me, I listen to your program and me hear you play tune one time. I say, boy, I'm going to call you, you know.
I'm a tune. I was having a conversation the other day and I played that song for about maybe a half an hour because, you know, we were taking calls. And as the calls were coming in, just couldn't get away from the tune because it was so relevant with what going on right about now. You know what I mean? So it's a special tune. I'm not the only one that loves it because anytime I play it, I get a great feedback about the tune. So it's a big one. It's a big one.
There's a video for that tune too, you know. There's a video on YouTube for the tune.
Really?
So, yeah, man.
So the visuals are out.
Yes, the visual out. So.
Well, let's go into this particular tune. Talk to me a little bit about the song, because here's one thing I noticed with Talmigila tune them. It seems like message is important to you.
Very.
Talk to me a little bit about that word, the message.
From me, I grew up. I write some tune where I just sing them.
Oh wow.
The message is just relevant now.
Right. Wow.
You know,
So we in 2021.
yeah.
And you sing songs there, right, from your youth.
From me, 16,
From your
15.
16. Which ultimately means that from then you were writing songs that were transcending the time frame because it was relevant then. That's why you wrote it. And it's still relevant now.
Let me give you a little history. When I go to school, me I sing, and some youth always come check me and we sit down and sing. But people, the elders, them always say, "Well, it makes it nice. Well, if I go look work, do
Right.
You know. One day my father hear me sing a tune, and him say, that tune there, a them tune there, if you sing a good tune.
That's what your father said.
Yeah, to me. At the first, him ever tell me that when him hear me sing.
Yeah.
Like him said, that tune there,
Yeah.
that tune the way I sing there, a good tune. That's them kind of tune you have sing.
Yeah. How old were you at this point?
About 15.
Wow. And Pops endorsed the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And me just recorded put on my album now.
Which song was that?
Fulfillment of Jabuk.
Wow. They say, Pop said I want that for drop and I want that for drop.
Yeah, but dedicated to him, you know.
Cool, man.
Specifically because him tell me say that tune there.
Yeah.
Them tune there for sing.
Well, let's talk longevity now because again, it's, if you're putting out a body of work right now, and some of the material from the body of work right now, again, is coming from childhood days, right? We have artists right now who write a song and put out a song Monday and Friday, done, you know, because you know what I mean. It's dated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about longevity. I've always said there's a difference between a hit and a classic, and I hear a lot of classics on this. Talk to me a little bit about longevity when it comes to Talmigila music.
The kind of tune when me that sing, like my father tell me say I go tune. And them kind of inspiration me from my youth. Me have this vision or this thing when me look on issues and look on history and look on how it affect us and what's going on in the world, and me find me create this kind of presentation where people can relate to. So me never change the message. Me keep it consistent even when the music a change and people say, you have to come with some commercial song, man. Them song they after Europe, them song they nobody now listen to them thing they too much culture, and me still consistent with it over the years, and me used to there around all of the happenings, you know, when enough of the greats are going, enough of the things are going, I was there.
Yeah.
But because the producer them kind of divert to certain things now, them want me to come with something more catchy and more easy and more influential to the time where I go on. And me never divert because I said the message have to go out. The message, if I change my message, then me not go say what I really want to say.
Right.
So me kind of hold a consistency there.
How difficult is it to do that though? Because I always feel like as an artist, you want to get your work out there. And sometimes we compromise, you know what I mean, for the break, for the bus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you stand firm, you hold your ground. Especially producers know producers. So the first thing I look for is a link with one. If we can voice for one, then guess what? The other one gonna hear me and so forth and so forth. Is it difficult to not compromise and to say, you know something, gonna write a big Batikisha tune?
Yeah, man, it's difficult. It's difficult because you have some like a young youth that come run around you and everybody gone and you like you there back. And a man say, but a long time, boy, you have to change, you have to do something else, no brother, because that not work for you, you know. You know, so you have to be consistent. I mean, you have to have the knowledge of self, you know, where your worth and where your potential is and what you can do.
Right.
And me alone, me can't tell a whole host of man where dead where you not hear about.
And I'm a wallet
when
too.
me know, you have some man, cause I don't know if you know, you know, but it's when I grew up amongst like Mickey Simpson, the Foundation, and Jug Johnny, and some old man where I sing. You know, so a foundation was embedded in me with that kind of cultural thing from early.
Right.
And me hold it.
Yeah. It's a struggle, but we hold it.
Yeah, man, me hold it because I know say we live in a changing world, you know. But sometimes how things are changing, it's a plan.
And we're talking about everything we see today.
Yes.
From pandemics to vaccines to all that.
Me tell you something. It is a blueprint. I used to do a lot of reading. I read history. And I see where some things are come from. So when me see the direction where it go, me I say, but wait.
Right.
Then we talk about, man.
Is that the fulfillment?
Yeah. Come on, man. Fulfillment after book, man.
After your book.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why them used to say it. You know, if you're trying to hide something from black people, put it in a book. But every now and then we read some stuff, not true?
Oh, yeah,
and we read some stuff and we see a lot of it fulfilling today.
Let me tell you a thing. Me I listen to you and Lion on the radio. And me and Lion in our conversation. And sometimes I wish me could have called and say something. Well, brother. Hear this, man. Hear this. Me hear Lion mention something say when I go college at Philadelphia or Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Up the way them go college. Upon the radio, me hear that, you know. Him learn them thing there. And me read about them thing there long time in some book, you know.
Yeah.
When me couldn't talk to nobody, but because them would understand what me I say.
Yeah. And find out another person that read the same thing too.
Yeah, so when me a little youth and I read them book, there college information me I get where my peers now get, you know.
Right.
But I just through me inquisitive and I borrow book from people and exchange book and start exchange book from in a school, you know.
Yeah.
Me have a clique of man where we read an exchange book. We start with I call them book, you know, Mac Bolan and Destroy and Robert Ludlum and all kind of book. So me was like a bookworm, you know. Dig out the book them because me want to know what me read off of the Bible, you know. I read many Bibles and many history book and so me was a reader, you know, brother. Me read so till me have to just stop read book and just pack up. When you come in my yard and in my bed, me a box a book. Now one corner me a barrel a book. Yeah. Me no go to my bed and me no read.
You know, I love that because I think that's we miss that right about now because there's a lot of people uninformed and misinformed because they not read, right? They're looking for people are searching for information, but they want it the easiest way possible, which oftentimes is the internet. And then of course what that also means is that you know I get the right thing, I get whatever them put up there for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know, people used to tell me say me I go mad, you know. Because
I read too much.
Yes, and them something the way you read. Yeah. A Rasta when we talk to them say you sound like a Rasta now, you know. A Rasta you a ton. You burn weed, a mad, you get mad, you know. You know.
Or you say you burn weed and you read too much book.
Yeah, because me I talk about all some history, you know, we going back in a Selassie thing and slavery and Africa and Egypt and I must say you don't make no sense. That thing don't make no sense. Nobody don't know about them. Nobody not talk about them or something like that.
Everything for a purpose, and that's the reason why we can have an album like this today.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you, Heart of the City is my favorite tune, right? It's hard to ask an artist which tune a favorite tune. I won't do it because it's almost like choosing a favorite child. But which one of them tune I connect with you the most?
More than one, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah. If me go pinpoint one, is like
I don't want to make a
it's not going to do justice to me if you tell us say I prefer that tune there. But me always look for the message them to present to the people. And each of my tune them have such. I don't know if you listen them carefully or you just
I'm a pre-well one. And that's one of the reasons why I gravitate to that one too, is just the message. It actually is very relevant to today's date. So right now, right, if you have a thumb drive and the thumb drive can only fit one song on it, since as you know one's like that away, right? Which one I song that I put on the thumb drive?
It's a difficult one to answer for real because tell you the truth to say why is a hard thing, brother. Me have to go pick out some song give you. I couldn't tell you one.
What after this?
The African scarlet, they carve it in stones, they carve it in stones.
It's called Founding Fathers, ladies and gentlemen.
Who are the founding fathers? Tell me what did they found? Who are the founding fathers? Who laid this foundation? Who are the founding fathers? Tell me what did they found? Who are the founding fathers? Who laid this foundation? Where did they get that knowledge? Where did they went to college? Where did they get that plan? They stole it from the motherland. This Destroy and confounded, they messed up the people's mind. Deceive the innocent and take their possessions. Who are the founding fathers? Tell me what did they found? Who are the founding fathers?
I like that one, ladies and gentlemen. It's called Founding Fathers. The album's called Rise.
The African sky.
It's a nice vibe, a nice energy, a nice message. Something refreshing, you know what I mean? It's what I call international music, international reggae.
Who are the founding fathers?
What the world needs to hear.
Tell me what did they found?
Represent the culture to the fullest.
The founding fathers who laid this foundation. Who are the founding fathers? Tell me what did they found? Who are the founding fathers who laid this foundation? Where did they get that knowledge? Where did they went to college? Where did they get that plan? They stole it from the motherland. Destroy and confounded, they messed up the people's mind. Deceive the innocent and take their possessions. Who are the founding fathers? Tell me what did they found? Who are the founding fathers who laid this foundation? Who are the founding
So the thing about this music is that it's a collaborative effort. A lot of times we hear our favorite songs out there and we think of the names of the artists and so forth because that's a face, you know, that's a voice, you know what I mean? But you got 21 tracks on this album, all right? In this day and age where it's EP culture. Everybody I try to get like a quick thing, you know what I mean? I got 5 joints, I'm gonna put it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like EP culture we in right about now. But you took the time out to drop an album with 21 tracks. A simple question is, why so much music?
All right. Over the years, I've been putting the work, and I do EPs, and I decide, say, all right, I have more than 2 albums, and I still have songs can create more albums. But if I keep it together, you know, people will find it more easily. It will be more readily available. It will be something, and if the message is right, if it's something that people can gravitate to, they will find all the information one place.
Right. So you did it this way, thinking of the fans, thinking of the audience, the listeners.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I don't really create music for myself, you know. When I write music, I don't think about me, you know.
The masses.
Yeah, I think about the world where I go on and some of the things that is necessary are affecting people, are importance, are the message that people who don't have the position or the opportunity to get. And you can say through music, or them listen music. People listen music. People learn music faster than anything else.
Right.
Even the kids.
Right.
So if you want something for reach, put music to it.
Right. Them get it right away.
You know, and then your reggae music still. Reggae music always creating, you know. The creativity of reggae music keep on evolving. So no care the beat is, you can put the message right there.
Wow.
You know.
So that's one of the things that make this music special.
Yeah, man. I sing pan any beat. I sing pan hip hop. I sing pan Afrobeat. I sing pan dancehall. I sing pan one drop.
Right.
Just give me a beat and I just find the lyrics and just write it and just fit it right pan it.
But you maintain reggae. So I always tell people a lot of times is that it's the genre. The genre is dictated by the rhythm, right? So if you up on a hip hop rhythm, it's technically a hip hop song.
Yeah.
But you continue to bring your message.
Right. That's so.
That's what's not changing.
Yeah.
I dig that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're chopping up right now with Talmigila. He's going to hang out with us for the rest of the show. Now, hear what now. What I love about this thing is the conversation has been coming up a lot lately about what is contributing to a lot of the things going on in Jamaica right now, right? I'm going to use the term right now. A long time things are going. Ain't nothing going on brand new right about now, except for the fact that cameras are up, phones are up, everybody's on the internet, right? And we always say, boy, all right, is it the music that's influencing people negatively or whatever the case may be? And as we hear new music, we don't hear enough positive messages. You know what I mean? We get positive messages, but it's way outnumbered by the other stuff. So that's the reason why one of the reasons why I really dig this album. And I think it's very important that the masses tune into an album like this, especially 21 tracks. It's enough music for Offset 2 negative albums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for that reason, I kind of dig it. I'm gonna give them something else right about now as we slide out. This one is called Wake Up. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm saying is Talmigila. It's called Rise. It's a big album, it's a big artist, and this is a big tune, and y'all better get with it, alright? It named Wake Up.
Whoa, na 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 na. Yeah, man, a wake up time for the world. Wake up. Long time this world it need a shake up. All wickedness it need fi break up. And all who asleep say that time fi wake up. Some people them need fi shape up. Long time this world it need a shake up. All wickedness it need fi break up. And all who asleep say that time fi wake up. Some people them need fi shape up. I know it's not a dream. Said everyone under quarantine. Make sure that you clean. Corona spreading on the scene. Every government need a plan to control population. People, you must understand. Every problem have solution. Long time this world it need a shake up. All wickedness it need fi break up.
You're
And all
listening to
who asleep
Homegrown
say
with
that
G.
time fi
Cole.
wake
He's
up.
got a heart
Some
of
people
gold.
them need fi shape up. Long time this world it need a shake up. And all wickedness it need fi break up. All who asleep say that time fi wake up. Some people them need fi shape up. No need no passport, no need no visa. Corona cross every border. All wicked man and murderer. Now you afraid of corona. Immigration officer, who let it in ya? Who are the one responsible? And sanitizer, corona get out of hand.
My name's Talmigila, ladies and gentlemen. I got you, Melly.
It need a shake up. All wickedness it need fi break up.
Talmigila.
Time fi wake up. Some
For all those trying to find the music,
need fi shape up. Long time this
iTunes, Spotify, wherever you consume your music, it's there.
wickedness it
For all the streamers, hit up Apple Music, wherever, you know what I mean? Tidal, y'all need to wake up.
Some people
Wake your ass up, alright?
shape up. No work nah go on, no money nah run. Can't buy bread and you can't buy bun. All gunman say them out of a job. Corona make them afraid to rob. No for them a hide out, can't take a walk out. Mass them a mass out, city lock down, man can't have no fun. Everyone know Corona come, Corona come. Long time this world it need a shake up. All wickedness it need fi break up. And all who asleep say that time fi wake up. Some people them need fi shape up. Long time this world it need a shake up. All wickedness it need fi break up. And all who asleep say that time fi wake up. Some people them need fi shape up. I know it's not a dream. Said everyone under quarantine. Make sure that you clean.
Everybody under quarantine, Talmigila. Everybody under quarantine. People need to wake up. Like, it's a message. Message. And what I think about message is when message sound good, because a lot of times if you present the message the wrong way, it just seems like preaching. You know what I'm saying? But the way you're presenting the message, it warm, it refreshing. I'm digging it. I actually listened to this album when I was on a flight. You know what I mean? I was on a flight on my way home, right? And a lot of times once I go in, if I go to Apple Music, it automatically kicks in to a tune, right? And then it starts playing from there. And believe it or not, it clicks into Heart of the City. Of course, it's familiar to say, algorithms, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it kicks into that song, and then I just say, I'm listening to the whole thing because I needed to tune into the whole thing. And the album took me from Green Bay, you know what I'm saying, to Detroit.
Where's Green Bay?
Wisconsin.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And it took me from Green Bay to Wisconsin to Detroit, and it was a good solid listen. And there was no misses on there. You know what I mean? When you have 21 songs, in this day and age, if you get 21 songs from your favorite rapper, your favorite singer, whatever the case may be, you best believe you only get 10 or 15 misses and a couple of, you know what I mean? But I dug everything that is on here. Let's credit some folks. Talk to me about the producers and musicians and stuff that you worked with on this.
All right. You have some guys here in Florida, like the Wasp Band. We work with Benny, Benny play Founding Father. Me and him in the studio and me talk to him and tell him how more of them construct certain thing and we arrange it and then play the instrument to that and create the beat there. The next brethren now is Peter Pan.
Oh, big up Peter Pan, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Him keyboard man.
Talented youth.
Yeah, for the first tell you, one time I used to go perform at the club them, you know, and I think I go South Rock. I see that South Rock and the garden. And the man them couldn't play the song. Me used to have a thing on the below the waist ready, man. You know that like a keyboard were in there. And a Peter Pan come give me that sound there, but my sound good enough.
Yeah. Cool, Peter Pan. It's from the day they know say, I gotta work with this guy.
Keyboard Virginia, yeah man, him bad.
Bad,
you
Peter
know?
Pan, really,
So him create enough for the beats them. Him and Benny. Then me link up with some youth out of Africa.
Benny's a bass player, right?
Yeah, him Benny play everything, man.
Right.
Bass, him lead. Him play the leads. Right.
I got you.
So Peter Pan and Benny, I work with in Florida. So then you have some youth out of Zambia, the G Show crew, where purchase some beat from them. Where else now? You have a youth out of Jamaica. Him used that. Is that me know him from my little youth, and him come a Philly, come see me a Philly and see me a sing and him love the music and him go get a little keyboard and I try build beats. And me left him up there and him still up there and become the number one underground beat builder up there.
Wow.
For all Meek Mills and all them.
Wow. They have some works done with him.
Yeah, because him left God Jamaica, him get in some trouble and him dip him up, so him God Jamaica build beats. And the online on him God's beat, I build crazy beats. You know. So I work with him to pan 2 beats. Him send the beat them and say, yo, if you like them beat, you know, we can do something.
Right.
So me flip on different beats, so you know.
So that's why you get the variance in sounds where it don't sound monotonous because you have different people working on it.
Then you have this rapper from Nashville now, where him link me to. Same one man do some collab and we do 2 songs on the album too.
From Nashville.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then Play Broke.
Now, so that's what, like he record and send the track to you and all them thing there.
Him send the beats and some write to it. So I just
write,
you know, and him write off of my idea.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
So I just do my first 8 bar them and I measure it up and left him space and send it go give him. And sometimes him send back for arrangement like you want to know how, you know. Because due to me sing reggae, some, you know.
So that was his first working with a reggae artist.
So him love the vibes and I always want for the work.
Yeah.
Him would love to do some video now too, you know, because you have some tracks. You know, them get different mix from we. So
absolutely.
So him give me some mix and sometimes me not really I know my style of mix, but because him is a hip hop artist and a them thing there, so me just work with it because me have to work with, you know, other people, ideas and things. So me kind of
our thing is the live your concept of the mixing is managing live sounds.
Yeah.
Where with a lot of hip hop stuff it's synthesized sounds. Yeah. So it's that difference. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got you. And I can see how but then the finished product work out. So obviously the synergy was there and it worked.
Man, I tell you something, you know. Me work with some producers out of Europe. One of the song and the thing, like the producer was working Michael Fabulous in Jamaica. Send the beat to him, Michael Fabulous. Send it to my voice the song. But when me send the song go, me do it with a DJ and a combination. And when me send back the song, them say the song come late. So me have a song for a year. So I call Fabulous and say that song sound good, you know. Ask the man if me can use it now. Me can put it to a theme beat, you know. And him say, okay, yeah man, you can't do anything with it, a promotion. So go on, so I put it on the album too. So the album is a compilation of some work that I've been doing over the years. You know?
I got you.
So but most of it are my production and me do all the producing and writing, arranging and you know.
Which is what production is. A lot of people mistake the production with beat making too, you know?
No.
And engineering, so to speak. And I mean,
Yeah,
if I'm on the
alright,
studio,
most of the mastering and mixing done at Supreme Studio. Adrian Minot.
big up yourself here, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Bonafide engineer where give me some good sound. A lot of big artists work in place though. So I'm real top, you know, enough of the artists from Jamaica. We
Come through and work with them.
Come through Florida, yeah. Work with them. All of them. All the top artists them.
Now we talk about this is a question I've asked many that pass through the studios, right? We've got all the talent in the world here, right? We've got Grammys on the mantelpieces. We got plaques on the walls, right? About now, I can name you 10 Grammy award winning musicians right now, just here. You know what I mean? And that's just a fraction of the talent. Not because they're not awarded a Grammy don't mean they're not extremely talented. And producers that have worked with the biggest names, and we also have artists that are extremely talented around here. But South Florida struggles to make a mark when it comes to an artist from South Florida. You know, I've seen New York put a one person out. I've seen when it comes, and I'm talking about reggae here, reggae and dancehall. I've seen the occasional one person from Toronto. You know what I mean? Cali puts out their people. London, you know what I mean? UK drops somebody. Every now and then you get something out of Europe too. You know what I'm saying? But South Florida, which should be a mecca because we're so close to Jamaica, we have our own struggles. What would you attribute the struggles to? Why is it that SoFlo struggles to not make music? Or we have made music just like Jamaica make music every 15 minutes, right? But to establish a star, establish a successful artist from South Florida, what's the struggle? What do you think it is?
All right. One is unity, because there is no unity amongst certain group of people. Everybody's kind of all for themselves.
Right.
The next thing to the people who can afford to do something for the artists, like big companies are producers who have money and can really establish a thing.
Right.
It is very hard. There's no central point where you can say, like when we are Jamaica, that's where we got jammies, you know, or we got a record factory. You don't have nowhere in a South Florida where have the artists them underneath them wing, where a man with some money where say him have a studio and him a produce artist, so him a go put the artist there. So our people not investing in
the artists,
in the art,
in the talent.
Yeah, we don't have nobody who invest in the artists. Like
do they still do that in Jamaica though? Because that's I hear that sometimes. You know, we sit on here, we talk with the likes of Bobby Digital and some of the OGs, the producers, and I definitely love talking to them guys. But like today's stuff, the hits that are coming out today's, and I use the word hit loosely, just the songs that are making a mark, even from Jamaica. A lot of people are doing their own thing because the times have switched a little bit. Because so when we talk about the whole umbrella vibes there and people going to the one spot and the man with the money, every time I hear that, you know what I think? I think about the movie The Harder They Come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you roll up with your talent and nothing else but the talent, and then the man provide the infrastructure, which ultimately means you getting robbed, raped, and a whole bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So are they still doing that though in Jamaica, where you have stables and people come and people invest in the artists?
Yeah, but not like before. But you still have some like a camp where some man I work from and them are do good. You see, learning, you have to learn the business. I mean, you know that. Say you have talent and you want to certain things. Sometimes the producer only work with certain amount of artists. So although you're good, him not really work, him a theme man, him work, him select who him want to work with. You know?
Right.
So there's a whole heap of people left behind. And there's no avenues for them.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So if there was a place, all right, say if the government did create an institution for Jamaican artists, so them harness the talent and the resource, that means them can take home the Grammy, them can take home the gold, just like all them the sports. If the government did organize that for the music, but when me I grew up, reggae couldn't play on radio, you know?
Right.
Enough people don't even know that.
Right. I got a little bit of that too, so you know what I mean.
All right.
Till Irie came out.
So the people who are benefit from the industry, none of them not really interested in the artists. I mean, just in the product.
Right.
You know,
That's true.
Yeah. So there's a whole heap on one thing I create the problem, you know.
A couple of different things you can point the finger on.
Yeah. So I must say, there's a lack of unity and organization.
Right.
There's no where a man can turn to as a Jamaican product or a Jamaican artist to say, You know, it's just like the ganja business in Jamaica. The liquor farmer, them a farming ganja for years and nobody never create nothing for them. I know them create it, the liquor man, them can't get in there.
Big man thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with the music thing.
Yeah.
You know, so
I feel you. And you know what though? So right. There's so many, like I said, there's more things to point to than one as to why the struggles exist. What about radio? I mean, you know, how that work?
I think what happened, the artists them who make it should realize and recognize by now that some foundation was set by some elders when they get nothing out of the music. And they are the one now that should create a platform or a unity. That's when an artist come, him have that opportunity.
So it's like alumni stuff. It's like you're creating. It's like you're creating something for the people coming before, after you, because you yourself have benefactors too.
Right,
People ignore the fact that they didn't establish everything on their own. Is what you're saying.
Right.
Boy,
So until we reach that where we can recognize, say, we can create our own factory, or we can create an industry that when people with talent want to get exposure or want to get recognized, that's where they come. Have somebody who audition them, who record them, and guide them into where they should go, because you have been there already.
I feel you.
And if you don't want to do it alone, call some of your peers them who you know are like-minded, who have been to the same struggle and know that they are resource there. And that is why not for the youth them when nothing for do, and people say, oh, them a take up crime, them a do this, them a do that. But where them get what was provided for them. Them get the gun from somewhere, you know.
Right.
It's like, I tell you, when me left school, me never have money for buy a gun.
Right.
So in school you get money for buy a gun.
Nah, well, you know, and the funny thing, you mentioned that right now we got a crime situation that is exposed. People love to speak about the crime situation as though it's something that happened recently. No. It just got exposed on the level that we've seen it right now. And the primary reason for that is just because of the cameras, you know. Everybody got a camera. And not only that, but when we grew up in Jamaica, right, news came on at 7 o'clock in the evening, right? So whatever news happened that day was being crammed into the primetime news 7 o'clock that evening. And it was like an hour, right? But now we have 24-hour news institutions, which is online and so forth. So they got to build content and fill content. So everything now is exposed. But nothing is new, right? Now, when we talk about the crime situation going on right now, you just mentioned something. People out there not having anything to do. People who have resources but have ill intent, and they bring in the guns and whatever and put in people's hands. How much of the ills that are going on right now, though, do we blame on the music? We see in Montego Bay, the mayor or whomever trying to ban gun lyrics, right? Some people said that I try to ban the lyrics, period, and some people said I'm going to try to ban it from radio, which gun lyrics should never be on the radio, period. But talk to me about that. Do you think that censorship is necessary? Do you think censorship should be allowed in terms of you telling an artist saying, no, you can't put out certain type of music?
I'm going to make you answer the question. Yeah, you stay. When you do a good song, like a good love song, don't have an impact on the people. That means the song, lyrical contents impact people.
Yep.
If you sing about love, people want to make love.
Yeah.
People want to give a girl some lyrics. A man want him quote the lyrics to the girls. Feet affect him. Say, baby, I love you. Or sing to him, serenade him. So lyrics are very effective. So whatever you say, and people listen, it register with them.
Words sound and power.
Yes, and then can act it out too. So you have to be careful what you say. Don't you careful what you say to your kids at home? Right, a word, you know. So where the man them must say, it affect the population.
People are paying attention.
Yes, and them for know that.
So why is it that you feel like, why do people constantly deny that though? Because you see, when I ask an artist like yourself to say that, or the question, that's your answer, right? Yeah. Which to me is honest, truthful, and more than anything else is accurate. But then you have a lot of other artists who come up here and defend it and say, no, I just entertainment.
All right. You see it? The man, they in it for the money. And money them a look. And they will do anything to make the money. Because them will tell us that you know, feed them and boy, them have to eat and them have to do this and them have to do that. So you have someone that look a quick buck. And the easiest way to do it, I say something where we get people excited, but not edifying.
Right.
So you have some man where we are educate people, you know. but you have someone who entertain people. So you have to look on the artists them who are edify people and those who are entertaining people. Because entertainer is not an artist, you know. I mean, it's an entertainer.
Right.
That him come out for them like
But if he's good at that though, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people out there who, you know, it's amazing when it's convenient. People claim all kind of things, right? So the same man where I got to tell you say, well, no, my music is just entertainment. It not influence the populace, right? When I try to get a deal with Digicel, what does he tell Digicel? That I have the power to influence people, right? Because I'm trying to get this deal now, right? But when the responsibility time come, then nah, I'm just an artist.
This is the money,
Right.
The bottom line.
Right.
People do anything for money.
Right.
Not all people, some people.
And most people just in it is a hustle.
So if you look upon what go on in the society and how things evolve, how things change, and what causing it and how it influence people's mind and way of thinking, you realize say those in authority use certain strategy to make things go certain way. You know?
Yeah.
And it's been going on not just now. For example, I read about this thing where you say I go on now. I read about this thing long time ago, you know.
Right.
I read about them technology where we are used.
Right.
I read in our book say there's gonna come a time when information will cover the earth like a water cover the sea. I miss about how could that be? I read in our book say there's gonna come a time when the very breath you breathe gonna be scarce. I mean I say no sir. No. That can't happen. But no me say man I wear mask.
Yeah.
Cut 50% of the oxygen.
Or more.
You understand me say there? So as I said, there's a blueprint.
Yeah, who knew?
These things was written long time ago.
Right.
Some people just never get the information.
Right.
Them never read like me. Them never go dig out the books. And nobody never tell them. So they don't know.
Right.
And you can't blame them because them just don't know.
Right.
So when I come to a man and I tell him something, he say, "No, where you get that from? No, go sir."
Yeah.
That's what I say to you.
Yeah, I smoke too much weed.
But no, me see the reality.
Yeah.
So me know, so me never did mad.
Well, that's your opinion. They still think you're crazy because you're talking them kind of stuff.
All right. Me I go show you a thing. Cause me have this conversation. The man who them call mad when you say walk on the street. You think he mad?
Some of them.
No. You will never see none of them man they run on nobody and kill them and shoot them or gonna do anything. Look upon the man them who kill people and rape and do something.
Them no mad.
A sensible people them there.
Of course. Here's the thing, and here's the reason why I look at it that way. I refuse to give anybody an out and a clause. You see, we are in a time and an era right now where we are always looking to diagnose. Sometimes some problems happen, some things are going on, and we look for the scientific and the clinical explanation for it. So we've gotten to the point where we strayed away from people just being bad people, and I try to find a clinical explanation for it. Okay. My thing is this, you hear me, man? Them man that is wicked. You understand? Wicked, evil, that them are going with. I ain't giving nobody no clinical outs because say it's checking meds and mental. Don't get me wrong, you have some people straight up off, you know what I'm saying? But you have some people who just evil and wicked too.
Me know, man.
And trying to find the easy way out. I got a recording. I don't, when I get these things, I don't play them on ear because sometimes I feel like it don't help. You know what I mean? But I got this recording where a man threaten a woman's life in our voice note.
I think I hear it too.
And no fear. The man not even sound irate in him, just calm and threaten the woman's life, right? I got another one now where this lady got accosted by these two persons, right? Sure, the gun and everything. I say, you're robbing. And the woman say, I ain't really got nothing on me. They didn't harm her. But here's the thing. The man them go for rob. This is just, I have not corroborated. I have not validated the story. It's just what I got on a recording. So them, they right now, I robbed the woman. The woman just give up what she have or what she tell them she have. And before they drove off or rode off, the man them gave her phone number. They asked her if she doesn't have anybody at work that she need them to kill. In other words, they are trying to get work now, as hitmen now, You don't have nobody in your family where you want get rid of. You don't have nobody where I trouble you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when she said no, she good with everybody. Before the man them left, them gave her a phone number. I said, yo, well, if anybody, right? If you need anybody, it's no different from somebody that said, boy, you need your yard cut.
Yeah.
You need your car fixed.
Yeah.
If you know anybody need a car fixed, it's my number. The man them say, you need anybody gone? If you need that, here's my number. No, here's to me. That's not crazy. I'm mad and mentally. That's stupid. That's one. But it's evil. It's pure unadulterated evil. And I feel like we make too much of an effort to give people an out by saying it's a medical or clinical issue. Nah.
No,
Some people that's wicked.
I understand it perfectly, but don't believe that when me say them people are mad, I know medical mad this me I talk about, you know. Me I tell you the madness where them a do.
Okay.
You will never find the man where them say mad or do the things where them a do.
Well, that's true too.
You understand what I say to you?
Well, in that case, yeah.
Yeah.
And we also come from a society where that's what we call mad, you know. There's no in between. I was telling people that the mental health issue in Jamaica does exist and it's always been there. But when you come from Jamaica, you're either mad or you're sane. You know, there's no middle ground.
Yeah.
And mad to us is, but the tear up, but the pants and eat the garbage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
ain't no middle ground with that one.
I know. but I see what's going on with the man, them who are do the madness.
Yeah.
And them not look mad.
No, they don't.
I'm sorry. So what that?
Man, I commit them crime, then go home, go balance the books of the money that they made from it. So
Okay.
that's not a madman, right? That's what Jay-Z said. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. That's not a madman, that's a madman. You know what I mean? Now, here's another thing. You speak about the producers you work with, the musicians you work with and stuff like that, right? We say Cargo the other day. Cargo just won a lawsuit, which was really a countersuit against a popular producer in Jamaica. From Jamaica. Lives here, right? To the tune of about $800,000 US dollars, right? And is in Jamaica right now and is about to go after a whole bunch of people, right? A lot of them rhythms that we hear on the radio, I love them. We favorite producer. It's a lot of stealing.
Yeah.
It go back to the harder they come, right?
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I've got a song that I wrote for a big artist who's one of my favorite artists, and the same producer scam up the thing. You understand what I'm saying? And the credit not upon it. Of course, I go after him too. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, what do you think when it comes to artist rights and artists being able to protect their rights? What are we going to do about that for the artists?
All right. You see, like I said, when me, I go work for anybody, try to get an agreement, you know.
Done before?
Yeah. All right. If me, I go have a man for build a beat for me. I pay them for build a beat them, you know.
Work for hire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me no just go jump on a man beat. Unless him send it come give me.
Right.
And if me I go put out on me ask him, say can this go on me thing or can I use it? And if him give me the okay, then me use it.
Right.
But me not just go take up things or you know, if you notice my thing them a kinda me not depend on do no lick over beat.
Right.
You know, me go pay a man to create my beat. I me call a man and say, yo, me I send you an agreement, me I purchase some beat for you, so and so and so. Or you sell the beat them. Yeah. I'm get some beat.
Right.
So me have my documentation and
so you do it the right way.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, that's the way to do it. A lot of the artists, they got when they just come into the business because they're young and they don't know the business. But then we also have situations of the producer being bigger than the artist, right? The producer's name is bigger than the artist, and you see the opportunity.
Yeah.
So right now you go to the studio and Talmigila at the studio, big name producer is there with a big rhythm, which is probably gonna make an impact, and you say to yourself, say, yo, you know, say this might be it for me. I could make a move. You know what I mean? And believe it or not, the only reason why the producer put you on the rhythm is because him see the benefit for him too, right?
Yeah, man.
No, the rhythm goes out there, makes a mark. Talmigila not reaping anything from it because the man rob up the thing.
All right. Anytime a man put out a song with me, I try to get the information because me register with BMI, you know.
Right.
So me register my information as an artist. Him register for him thing, and me give my information as when him register for him thing, him put me on it as me as the songwriter and the performer. So if him register me as that and him are the beat owner and the producer, him good. And me supposed to good too because my thing supposed to come to me. The agency where the royalty supposed to collect my thing. Like BMI, me a member of BMI. So every time me I put out something, I have to put on it.
The BMI number one thing.
Yeah. Them I go ask you who are you publishing or which you know what you join, like you join ASCAP or BMI or what of them. So me a member of BMI, although them not send me no statement, but me join them for years.
Right. No, I got you. We just got to do it the right way. Listen, we out of time. Just I realize we out of time. There's always a vibes on our reason that we got to come back and talk some more about this music. I'm going to drop one of my other favorite joints off of this. But before we do that, drop some social media for the people so them can keep up with it.
All right. Talmigila, you can find me at talmigila.com. I have my own website.
Spell it because somebody actually asked me for spell it. So I go.
Talmigila. So Talmi, Talmi, Gila. Gila. Talmigila.com. You find me. The album on the website too. I'm on all major digital platforms. So I'm on iTunes, Spotify, Google, Amazon, YouTube.
Everywhere.
If you Google me, you find me.
Everywhere.
Just type in Talmigila and see me come up everywhere.
Cool, man.
And all over the world too, like Russia, China, Japan, Australia.
And nobody has got the name, so you know what I mean?
You can't miss.
My brother, man, I squeezed off this, but I want to give thanks for your passing through, man.
Anytime,
this one is called
man.
Before They Came. And the album is called Rise.
Yeah.
Talmigila, ladies and gentlemen. Big tune, big tune, big tune.
We born